Hello again, everyone. Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Racing 2003 season, the 2019 mod with the 2021 car set, and we are here for the short track at Richmond. On the pole in our Critical Role Camaro, Brandon is several rows back on the outside. In his number 27 Mountain Dew Toyota, we have Ryan Blaney on our outside, waiting for that green flag, and we are down and away. Good launch off of the corner, and of course turn one very tight, very narrow down to the yellow line on the bottom. Washed up just a little bit on the middle of the turn, but no worries, we've got that drive off, and it looks like the first three are single file. Back to Chase Elliott, Eric Almirola on the bottom to the inside of Kevin Harvick. And we're not pulling Blaney as well as I would like off the corner. Already skid marks going into turn number one. Saw some up on the wall, and that is going to be the yellow flag. I don't believe we're going to be pitting this race, so we will stay out or at least see what the rest of them want to do. So we will take the yellow and we will adjust strategy from there. Looks like everyone stayed out behind us, so we are on the same tires as Ryan Blaney behind us, getting set for the restart here. Single file on the outside, and green flag is out. Good launch off of the corner, and let's get through turn one. Brandon going to the inside under. It looks like Almirola and Chase Elliott trying to stay on the bottom. Blaney with a head of steam on the bottom. We'll get the drive from the second groove off. Oh, and Blaney into us a bit, sends us up the racetrack, have to save it. Luckily, plenty of room up there to get the car under us, but that was less than ideal. Ryan looking pretty aggressive in this race. We have Custer down right below us, Christopher Bell on our rear bumper, trying to get down to the bottom. Brandon on the outside as well. We'll roll this outside groove, see if Brandon can get that power down, and he's got a really loose race car wiggling back and forth on that high lane, but we will carry that speed. 48 of Alex Bowman to our inside, really send it in on that high lane. Really sketch trying to get the car under us. We slid quite a bit, got into the wall. Less than ideal, but okay in the grand scheme of things. We're finally on the bottom. Clipped that curb a bit, couldn't get the power down as straight. Ryan Blaney stretching out this lead, trying to be the fourth different winner. Myself and Brandon with multiple wins, Joey Logano with one. Ryan Blaney has been knocking on the door week in and week out. Keeping it on the bottom, getting that run on the outside, and with them single file, it looks like we're not really gaining that much speed on Bowman. A little bit of gain on corner entry. Looking in the mirror, Harvick is there, but not in a position. And already lapped cars are starting to appear. It looks like maybe Ryan Preece. So we'll see if Ryan Blaney has any trouble getting by those guys. We might get a twofer here under Bowman, and looking under the 41. Got a nose there. Custer will keep it to the outside. Can't use all the racetrack to get to the outside, but we'll be set up better on corner entry. And we just have to pick up that gas without touching the curb. Lost a little bit of speed there. touching the apron. Harvick follows us through the bottom under Bowman. And Brandon working on Denny Hamlin. Oh, and Brandon into Hamlin a little bit into the wall as the 14 was coming off of pit road, and it looks like Martin Truex Jr. with a lot of left side damage. That is not good for the 19. So obviously don't know what happened to them. It could have been a product of that first incident. We'll have to see. If not, we'll have to see what got Martin Truex Jr. in trouble. One would think that Martin would be pretty strong at these tracks. And I don't know if that was wheel spin or someone's engine giving out, but it was a dark cloud that we just drove through, albeit momentarily. Little loose off of the corner exit. We got good launch. Looking under Hamlin, he chops the door. Brandon up top to block Chase Elliott. And it is a dogfight here amongst the top 5. Ryan Blaney still stretching it out just a bit. Haven't caught those lap cars yet. And with the cars behind us side by side, we're able to gain on them. So no pressure from behind. We can choose where to pounce on Hamlin. We definitely do not want to anger these tires, as if we're not planning to come to pit road, we want the goodness to be in them for as long as possible. We get a good braking down into turn 1 under Denny. Have to keep it on the bottom though. Get that launch off of turn 2, set into turn 3, and should clear Denny by corner exit. There's the middle, pick up the throttle, and out to the wall we go. And yes, Ryan Blaney has been stuck behind side by side the 37 and the 77 and Ryan Preece. Brandon goes under the lap cars, and hopefully we can. Oh, Almirola almost into the 77 there, forces him up. Hopefully we can follow through. It's easier to pass cars when that hole is already made. We'll follow Chase down through the bottom and get that pass completed by mid turn 1. Not really hurting our speed at all. And under Chase here, see if we can pounce. Brandon on that back bumper of the 12. Lap cars was the last thing that he wanted to see. Blaney finally makes the move under Preece. Will Brandon follow him through under turn 1? Yes, indeed, down to the bottom. And we'll complete the pass on Elliott for 4th. Oh, Brandon looks 3 wide for the lead under Blaney. Ooh, that was close. Got almost chopped the nose off, washed up the track, really drove it in hard. Blaney pounced on Brandon moving up, but they are clear of the lap cars with the 99 of Suarez right in front. May impede their progress. We'll get around the 10. And the yellow flag is out. Let's get around Preece. It really won't matter in the grand scheme of things, as they will be on the bottom. Brandon fighting hard to be the leader. And whoa, Blaney almost spins out Suarez, coming to the caution. So we'll see if these guys decide to pit. If so, we'll follow them down. If not, we're staying out. So I will see you then. So Brandon made the move to come to pit road and then thought better of it, and all of us come down to pit road on the lead lap. A few of the lead lap cars may have stayed out. I saw Kurt Busch there, but right sides are on for us. Can we beat Blaney off of pit road since we had that straight shot? All right, so we will go ahead and line up behind Ryan Blaney, and we'll be on good right side tires. Brandon stayed out, and we'll see exactly how many of these cars in front of us stay out as well. So I'll see you for the restart. So as you can see, we line up third on the outside line. Everyone to our inside is 1 or more laps down, so Brandon is the only driver on old tires. The rest of us have 2. I don't know if there are 4 tires in the back, so we've got a mixed bag here for the start. Brandon will lead us down to the green flag, and there we go. Brandon gets the shot. We'll push Blaney past these lap cars as quickly as possible, get down to the inside, set them up for turn 1, and see if we can make these right sides work for us as we track down Brandon. With those lap cars starting on the inside, they're not going to be as far back, so we might not run into them again before the race is over. Really loose on corner exit. It looked like Brandon was sliding as well. He continues to lead. Almirola looks to our inside. We need these pressures to come up, as the AI cars tend to have really good tires on right after pit stops. On the initial start, the AI are really aggressive and really fast. Once these tires even out, we'll be okay, but we just need these pressures to come up on the right side. Maybe putting them in the wall is the way to get that to work. He lied. But Brandon gapping us just a bit on those old tires. He has the benefit of having his wear pretty even, rather than all of us who has, you know, different wear patterns across their tires. But we will get under Blaney going down into turn 1, kind of skating it, saving it, and down and away, out to the wall. So now it is hunting time. As we try to reel in Brandon, chopped the inside of 3 just a bit there, had to get it turned, and you saw how the car snapped in the middle of the corner. But I think now that the pressures have come up, we're a little bit faster than Blaney on this particular set. Blaney had this race won if he didn't have the lapped cars. But now we just need to see where we are faster than the 27, and it looks like the entry of 3, we're doing okay. Looks like he's also having some trouble getting the power down off of 4, which if we can get a good launch through 3 and 4, that's going to carry us the entire straightaway. Yeah, corner exit and entry may be where he is struggling just a bit. He gets to the gas a little bit better off of turn 4 there, which typically Brandon's style lends to him exiting the corner better. And I believe we have better rotation in the middle of the corner. Yeah, Brandon is having a hard time arcing that car down to the bottom. Nobody in the mirror. We have left Blaney and Almirola, so it's just a 2-car race as of now. And yeah, hooking that middle and getting the power down has helped us close up just a bit, but he's got a little bit of top end speed right before the entry of 1 and 3. So we have to make the middle of the corners work for us, because if we have to go down the length of the straightaway, he's going to be there. Arc that yellow line, try to get the power down. Not going to be this time. Just stay on the bottom, hunt that yellow line as best we can. He leaves a bit of a car length. And we are there. Let's try to set up for a turn 1 entry. He holds it down to the bottom. This is where we make our money, right here. Really hooking that center. Oh, really loose off. Comes across our nose. We cut him a break there. Otherwise, we both would have been involved. Yeah, if he holds us down, we're going to be on the struggle bus as far as the straightaway speed goes. We have to get into turn 1 and really hook this bottom, and right there you can see where we make our money. So pass is complete. Trying to set sail, and hopefully the race will be over by the time we catch lap traffic. If we catch lap cars, anything can happen. If you've watched this series for a while, you know that lapped cars have messed us both up in the grand scheme of things, and we didn't hook the bottom as well as I would have hoped there, and it looks like Brandon's tires are a little bit gone. He got out on the outside of 2. White flag is out. I don't think these lap cars are going to be an issue. We'll run as hard as we need to get to the 77. but I don't think we need to pass him. So two-tire call was the winning move. We were able to hook that bottom groove and make the pass, and there we go. Win number 4 for the year for us. Brandon finishing in second place. So let's take a look at your top 10. Brandon in second, Ryan Blaney in third, Eric Almirola in fourth. Denny Hamlin coming around, looks like he will be in fifth place. So sixth place will be Chase Elliott, seventh place Matt DiBenedetto, eighth place Kevin Harvick, ninth place Cole Custer. Rounding out your top 10 is Tyler Reddick. That is an interesting looking top 10. Let's go back to that first crash and see exactly what brought out the caution. So here comes Byron and Larson, the Hendrick cars on the bottom. So looking 3 wide. Byron slides just a bit. Here comes Larson up. Oh, and Larson spins coming back onto the racetrack right in front of Quinn Houff. The 14 also involved. I think the rest of them got away with no damage. So there's Brandon. Oh, Brandon on the inside of the 22 and the 4 with a huge log jam, almost like what we saw at Martinsville in real life. The whole back straightaway, complete log jam. Yeah, let's take a look at TV1 here. So up those two go completely, blocking the racetrack for Kyle Busch, the 17. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, and everyone gets some damage in that. Logano and Kyle Busch. Kevin Harvick with heavy right side damage. So that was the first caution. So Cole Custer, really impatient with the 77, goes into turn 3, lays into him just a bit, doesn't get off of him, keeps pushing, keeps pushing, keeps pushing, and up he slides. And he doesn't collect anyone else. Yellow flag comes out. So a minor crash brings out the second caution, but that first caution really messed some people up. So let's take a look at the standings after Richmond. Cole Custer is actually your cutoff driver, 1 behind Larson, 1 ahead of Keselowski, 15 points back to Truex, and 15 points up to DiBenedetto. So we've got a race swing between 13th and 20th, and next week is the unpredictable restrictor plate race at Talladega. Big crash, who knows? And that's going to shake up some points. But that will do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we'll see you next week for Talladega. Take care.